At Wolf Plumbing and Construction here. We are at 5315 Nutmeg Avenue in Sarasota. We're going to do a inspection of the sewer lines, all that we can, for the potential buyer of the home, to find out the condition, what the pipes are, and the condition of the pipes inside the house. Right now we're dropping into a clean out on the outside of the house, and we're going to run up into the home. So you can see right at the clean out going in, it immediately turns from plastic to cast iron. Alright, you see at the bottom of the screen there is a heavy groove, pretty deep groove at the bottom of the pipe. Almost looks like it could be cracked there, which could also be from when they cut the pipe outside here to put a new clean out in. See a spot right there. It has a big groove. It's holding water. And we are underwater. Looks like dirt right there on the left of the screen. Our camera is still in water. It looks like about half the pipe is filled with water. That is dirt right there. Looks like we're gonna turn up into a toilet. Yep, that is a toilet right there. I'm gonna pull it back to the Y fitting that we passed. See if we can't get it to turn. Alright, we're not going to get it up there, so we're going to pull it out and go up on the roof. Alright, we're up on the roof, and we're going to drop down the guest bathroom vent stack. Well, you know, we got to take our pipe guide off. Alright, this is some black ABS pipe we're going down for the stack into PVC. That is our Y fitting for the sink drains, which then ties into cast iron. Got some heavy scale, pretty deep rut in the bottom that's holding a little bit of water. Now this is our main, going into our main line that we can't even get through, it's so closed up. Alright, we can't get through that into the main line. We're going to pull it back out and drop down another stack. But this line here definitely has some heavy corrosion on it. Just barely enough room to get our camera through. We can't even put our camera through with the guide on it to hold it up off the bottom of the pipe. So now we're in the vertical, drop down to the sweep, which has some heavy deterioration in the sweep. As you see, it bounces back up, and that's where it's holding water at the sweep, where it goes from vertical to horizontal. Alright, now we're going to drop down the master bath stack. Again, we got black ABS, ties into the cast iron. Holding water at the base of the stack. Bad. Do have some corrosion. We've gotten into a larger line. It's likely our toilet line that is going to lead us now into the main. We'll follow this down. Heavy corrosion. Deep rut at the bottom. Don't see any cracks. Follow this as far as it'll take us. Take us right out to our clean out. Area there, it's holding some water. Not too bad. Now we're back in that main line area that we were underwater in the clean out. It is more than half filled with water. There's our deep groove that we saw just inside the clean out. And that's our clean out. Now we'll pull this back slow. Underwater. Now we're back. You can kind of see through the water there. Lots of sediment. Could be just pipe sediment, pieces of scale in this area here. There we go. Clean the camera head off. Again, as we're pulling it back, I don't see any cracks. Channel on the bottom of the pipe gets deeper as we come back towards the base of the stack. So that's going to tell us that we got a couple of wear spots pretty heavily. And now we're back in our stack. We'll pull it out and go to the kitchen. Alright, got a 4-inch stack here for the kitchen. So we got our pipe guide back on. Alright, we go from plastic here for our kitchen arm down into cast iron. Not sure if we're going to make it through that. deep down at the base of this stack is gunked up with something. Alright, we pulled the camera out and took the pipe guide off to see if we can get just the camera through the base of the kitchen stack. Through there. Our pipe guide has got a bunch of grease on it, so I'm going to assume that there's grease that's been dumped down the drain and clogging it up, but we are through. So if we just let the water run through, so we can see more. It's draining really slow because it's got a bunch of grease in it. Those white chunks, that's all grease. We're just underwater right now. Now we're in where our kitchen line ties into the main. Our main line right there. We can't get into it. Pull it back, see if we can't get a better visual going backwards with the water flowing. And this line is caked with grease. So we can't tell if there's anything anything wrong with the bottom or the sides of it at all. The only thing we can say is there's no tree roots growing in it. Alright, we'll go over to the laundry stack. Alright, now we're back at the front of the house, gonna drop down the laundry stack. Again, we got ABS pipe. Hello frog. And there's our cast iron fitting for the washing machine. Or actually that's going to be the laundry sink. And that's our washing machine drain. Now we're in the horizontal run, which looks very good. That's going to be our kitchen branch right there on the right of the screen. You can see all that grease from when we were trying to go down the kitchen stack. We're going to go real slow here so that we don't get a bunch of water pushed up under us, over us. All those white chunks, that's grease from the kitchen. Our pipe is holding a good amount of water, the main line, which does have a very big groove in it, which is why it's holding water. As you can see, it is traveling, but it's traveling very slowly. There, our pipe is corroded and closing up a little bit on us. Now when the screen goes black, I'm pushing forward and pulling it back just to try to move the water so we can see. But this definitely has, the main line definitely has a very heavy valley in the middle of it. And when we went in from the clean out into the house, we saw a lot of sediment and sand, dirt at the bottom of the pipe. We can't see anything just because of the way the pipe is holding water. But there is a very good chance that this pipe has got a hole in it somewhere. We're just totally underwater. What you're seeing now is water barely moving over the camera. We are definitely pushing sediments. Just keep going to see if we can get all the way through out to the clean out. Can't make that last turn. Alright, that's going to conclude our inspection here because we're just not able to see with the way the pipe is holding water. Because of the deep valley that's worn away at the bottom of the pipe, just from age and usage. Pull it back. See if we can get any more visuals. See, all of that water is still draining from the kitchen sink line. But it's holding water because of the deep groove in the pipe further down the line and a possible hole in it. But because of the water that's in it, we cannot verify that there is an actual hole. So we're going to pull it out and wrap it up.